Hello friends, it's Slash687 here, and I'm sure some of you have heard of Greenham Gaming, a tech YouTuber who takes old, dirty, grungy PCs and changes them into something beautiful. Powerful, capable gaming PCs. Over the past few months, Greenham Gaming has been gaining a lot of new subscribers, getting a lot of views, and he's really challenged the notion of what it means to be a PC gaming YouTuber. A stark contrast from the professionalism of YouTubers such as Linus Tech Tips, who focuses on production quality, professionalism, and self-branding. Greenham Gaming just seems to believe that creating a positive, friendly atmosphere is more important than just sheer visual and auditory fidelity. And the ideas and concepts that he's created and has demonstrated on his channel are really interesting and very refreshing as far as the PC gaming and PC building community is concerned. Which is why today's PC build guide will be inspired by Greenham Gaming. What I'm going to be doing today is showing you guys how you can take an old, used, worn out PC off the internet or Craigslist or even at a yard sale and change it into something beautiful, something new, something that will play games today in a modern day setting. Now, before I get into the actual components for the PC, I just want to make sure that you guys know this PC may or may not play games at the highest settings or even at 1080p for that matter. It all depends on what your budget is and what configuration you decide to go with. Because as far as the components of the PC are concerned, there's a multitude of options, but I'm going to lay them all out for you guys so you can figure out what you want to do. So first off, what I'm going to do for this video is get a used quad-core PC somewhere in between the price range of $100 to $200. You can get something else if you want, but that's just what I'm doing for today's video. The marketplace I'm going to be using today is eBay. However, if you'd like, you could probably go to Craigslist or even go check out some local yard sales, and you could probably get something similar to this, but probably a little bit cheaper. Now, these pictures you're seeing right now are both of Intel as well as AMD systems. Now, you can choose whichever, brand of CPU you want. However, I'd recommend Intel in this situation as far as an old, used PC is concerned because they have a lot more quad-core options and you can usually find a better deal on them because there's just a lot more of them out there. Now, for you big spenders out there, I have a couple of really interesting systems right here. First off, I have this Gateway system, $314, 1TB hard drive. Intel Core i7-2600, which is a very capable CPU, even by today's standards, as well as 6 gigs of RAM and Windows 10. So that's a pretty good deal, and I'd definitely hop on that if you can find something like that. You also have this Cybertron, which has an FX 4130, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 500 gigabyte hard drive. So if you do have the extra cash and you can find a system that's similar to either of these two, I'd say you'd be pretty well off. So now that you've purchased the cornerstone of your system, it is time to start looking at graphics options. Now, I've laid out 3 different paths you can take as far as graphics cards are concerned. The first one's cheap, and you won't have to buy a power supply, it's just a simple plug-and-play solution. The second 2 are a little bit more powerful, but you're also going to have to purchase a new power supply in order to power them. So this is the cheapest plug-and-play solution. This is the GeForce GTX 750 Ti. It requires no additional power from a power supply, and you can pretty much plug it into any used PC and be off and running, gaming at 1080p if you have the proper RAM and a decent CPU. It's $115, and it should be able to play most of today's games. These other 2 options are a little bit more expensive, but the first one is buying this EVGA Supernova 750 watt power supply and then purchasing, in addition to that, a GeForce GTX 960 or a Power Color Radeon R9 290. Both of these graphics cards are capable of playing most of today's games at medium or high settings, especially the Radeon R9 290. It's a very powerful card. However, most of the ones you find on eBay are used, and they do have the tendency to fail if you buy the wrong one, so I would recommend buying a warranty if you decide to buy an R9 290, because sometimes when you buy them from eBay or from Craigslist, they are in fact dead on arrival. However, with the GeForce GTX 960, This is manufacturer refurbished at Newegg, and it's $180, and it should be able to play most of today's games, like I said, and it should be fairly reliable, so that is always a good option as well. However, if you're looking for sheer power, the R9 is some of the best bang for your buck as far as used PC components are concerned. So once you've put all this together, you have your very own used old Greenham gaming style PC. All you need is your CRT monitor and you'll be off and running. So if you're new to this channel, be sure to click that subscribe button, and also be sure to leave a like rating before you head out. And be sure to let everybody know that Slash is back and he's better than ever. I'm sure you've all heard of Greenham